So my name's Ellie and I'm a housing officer for Bristol City Council and I work in the central part of the city. As a housing officer, I'm responsible for tenancy management, so I manage about 500 council-owned properties. We support people who are moving into new properties. We support people who might be going through difficult times, so maybe they need things like mental health support or physical health support or a referral to another agency, so we can do that kind of thing for people. And a big part of our work as well is dealing with things like antisocial behaviour or breaches of tenancy, so working in tandem with other agencies like the police or adult social care.
You guys in the right state? You okay?
The work also just encompasses kind of every part of life. If it's something that someone is experiencing in their life, we sort of deal with that. So it might be dogs, it's fly tipping, it's rubbish in communal areas, it's working with other council departments like rents, lettings, caretaking, with the overall aim of making where people live a good place to live and supporting people to have a home where they can go out into the rest of their lives from. I'd say the role is really different from a typical office job. I'm out based on site in the community, sort of 2 to 3 days a week, and I really manage my own time in terms of that as well. So I book appointments around my own diary and work when it's convenient for me as well as when it's convenient for tenants. And then there's also lots of other opportunities to be working around the city in different places. So it might be doing joint visits with other colleagues or attending partnership meetings, meetings at local schools, all of that sort of thing. It's never ever boring. It's about 60 housing officers in our service and I've never worked with just such a wide variety of people. People literally come from every type of background. People have been in the police, in social care, in volunteering work, and other stuff to do with housing or completely out of housing, like education, whatever it is. And people really bring themselves and their personality to work. I have great colleagues, people are very funny. People show a lot of themselves and I feel like we all bring our individuality to our role and we're encouraged to do that. A key moment that I think about where I really felt proud of what I'd done, I was working with a tenant who had actually had a fire in her home and there was significant sort of damage that had occurred. She was still living in the property because it wasn't damaged to that full extent, but there were a lot of repairs issues and just even as you walked in it kind of had a bit of an oppressive feel almost as you went in, and you could see that was really impacting on her well-being. And so I was able to support her with getting a surveyor on site, coming and doing a joint visit with him and following up on that course of works. And so got all of that in place, and then when I went to visit her about a month later after those things had happened, the transformation to her home was amazing. But I think what was the most significant thing was seeing how much that had impacted her and just the way she came across, the vibe that she was giving off was so different. She looked like a different woman, honestly. And I think that's a really important part of it is, showing people that you care about their life, you care about their home, and that you want to make a difference. And when you can see that they believe that, that really encourages me to keep going each day and to keep tackling hard cases, in efforts to see overall improvements to the community.